Okay, so we are going to do something very, very different today than I typically do. Um, I think it's important for me to, with as little as my platform and my voice is, even if I can influence just one person to listen to this, I think it's really pivotal for me to speak truth and facts. So, today's topic in this video is going to revolve around politics. Disclaimer, I may hurt some feelings. I'm going to be as neutral as I can be in this very one against one war that is happening right now in the Middle East. And I'm also going to tie that in to the ignorance of some real housewives or ex-real housewives speaking on this matter. And I think I'd much rather have that you stay silent if you really do not know the business you're talking about. Like, if you do not know of the material that you're speaking of, please refrain from talking about the subject. I am going to try to be as politically correct today, and I've bantered around long enough. Let's get right into the Israel and Palestine conflict. First of all, I am going to say that I will never ever sit here on my channel and say support this side and never ever support the other side, because what is happening here is civilians, it doesn't really matter from which side we're talking about, that are being killed, that are being executed, that are being chased around their land for basically nothing, just for the greed of humanity. What I think is very, very wrong is people thinking that the Hamas organization is the same as Palestinians in Palestine, or people thinking that all Israelis are bad because they are killing Palestinians, and they think all Israel is like that. Let's get one thing straight. Not every Palestinian is a Jewish-hating person. Not every Palestinian is in that terrorist organization. Not every Arab is directly connected to a terrorist organization such as Hamas or ISIS. But let's get also one thing straight, that not every Israeli is as dumb as some of these celebrities out here standing solely on Israel's side. We can debate on whether the land belongs to Israel or to Palestine. We can debate that the Jewish people are home to the land. We can debate that the Arab Palestinians are home to the land. But if we are going to debate on whether or not these two are, rightfully in their space, let's bring into conversation the other ancient tribes that were in that area. Let's talk about it. The Assyrians, the Canaanites, the Phoenicians, the Byzantines, the Romans. You cannot say that one land belongs to only one group, because that is just simply a very egotistical way of thinking. We as humans are by DNA forced to be diverse. I myself I have an Italian passport. I live in Germany. I am from Sicily, and I am very well aware that my roots are nowhere near in Italy. I am very aware, because I also did, ancestry and DNA testing multiple times. I'm very aware that my DNA is made up of 9%, 10% Italian blood, and that's it. My homeland has been walked over by Arabs, Spanish people, Germans, Jews, Greeks, as we are mainly Greek of origin. And that's the same scenario with everyone in the world. You cannot be talking about that belongs to them, this belongs to them. Yes, politically, of course. But you cannot say I stand with Israel and F off Palestine. That's just not correct. You should stand with peace on both ends for both Palestinians and Israelis. All the Israelis that have lost their lives because of Hamas, that is tragic. That is demonic. But all the Palestinians losing their lives on a 20-kilometer strip of land in Gaza and in the West Jordan land, that is just as effed up as the others. As the other, crimes that have been committed in the past few weeks. Both are atrocious. And I also have to get on the Palestine supporters that say I solely stand with Palestine, and you need to kind of acknowledge everybody in this matter to be politically correct and to not hurt anyone's feelings. How the borders were drawn up by, the big guys back in World War II, I believe, in the Middle East is very conflicting. Very, very much. What I think is also very controversial is that you cannot put religion into this, because I'm speaking for the religion matter in a very objective way. I myself am pretty much atheist. Yes, I do believe in God. Yes, I do believe in a very high power, be it a God, be it the universe being something that reigns over our souls and after death, puts us into a beautiful space. Yes, definitely. But I will never personally fit myself into one religion, because I think all religions have very good things and elements. First thing to note, not every Palestinian is Muslim. Not every Israeli is a Jew. That's just fact. You need to open your eyes. You cannot go blindly into this topic and drag anti-Semitism into this. You cannot drag a Muslim into this, because there are a lot of Jewish people that are Jewish by ethnicity, but maybe Christian by religion, or maybe even Muslim by religion, because there are a lot of Israeli Jewish ethnic people that have other religions other than Judaism. I'm so sorry, English is not my first language. And as well as Palestinians. There are Jewish Palestinians, there are Christian Palestinians. So saying that one religion is hurting the other, you cannot just generalize it all. It's very, 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 very unfair, very touchy subject. And what I'm going to criticize the Housewives for is, how can you, with a platform as big as yours, say you support something that you think is all the same. That's all I'm trying to make. My point is, we cannot say F off Palestine, because not all of Palestine is Hamas. Not all of them. I'm from Germany. I mean, we often get told that Germans are neo-Nazis because there is some up in the northern part of the country that is still, effed up in the brain and thinks that Hitler is a good guy. Does that mean that only because 1,000 or 2,000 people in Germany think that all Germans are like that? Just to give you another example to really say and make my point, we cannot generalize anything on each side, be it the side of the Palestinian civilians, to be it the side of the Israeli Jewish civilians. Israeli civilians. We cannot put everything into one pot, and we cannot show a trendy support for something that you do not know anything of. And if you are going to go with the trends, be neutral. You cannot just speak for one side. Yes, it's horrible what's happening to the Israelis by Hamas. They will get a very special place in hell. A very special place in hell. They will not see peace. After they'll be done in that terror organization and they'll die, or they'll, be eliminated. Let's use that word. They will not see light, peace, and love after that. But, the Palestinians that get killed every single day and that get hazed by the Israeli government every single day for the last, 60, 70, 80, 90 years, that's still also very bad. Palestinian women get killed and I'm not going to say the word because this is probably either going to get shadow banned or, I don't even really care. But it's crazy how you can only side for the Israelis, but when it's happening to the Palestinians, it's radio silence. Contrary to popular belief, I think Gigi Hadid posted something because she's half Palestinian. Something in support of course, Palestinians, but also Israelis that have lost their lives and that are being targeted right now. Everybody gave her so much shit for it that she should be only supporting Palestine and, the Palestinian people, but she also acknowledged the Israeli people. So, where I don't see the problem in that. And I think people such as, I won't even name names because I don't want to get anybody pressed. Housewives that only show support of only for one side, I think that is just straight up BS. So, yeah. That's basically what I wanted to say, why I wanted to come on here. This is a very touchy subject, and I ask of you if you are going to comment your opinion. Let's be respectful. Let us keep in mind that people have lost their lives, sadly, on both ends. And let's not bash the other side. Let's not condemn an Israeli kid or a Palestinian kid for something that they truly, truly cannot control. Let's not condemn that. Let's be respectful. Let's pray for them. Let's send all the relief packages that you can on both sides. Let's send money. Let's send prayers. Let's send very good energy their way. But But yeah, as long as the big guys are involved in the war and in the selling of war machinery, and the interest in profit is so huge with, all the, I'll just say machinery. I really do not want this video to get taken down. But we could go on and on about this topic. But this channel is not about politics. So let's not get into too much detail. There are many very good explanatory videos on this matter. So feel free to go ahead and watch those. I just wanted to come on here to really kind of speak my fact that you can't generalize this, and don't be blind, and do not only listen to one media outlet. Compare, research, make up your own mind, but be aware that this matter is heavily, dictated by two sides of the media, and just be mindful that both sides have the shorter end, because both sides are losing humans. So, yeah. Anyways, you guys, feel free to comment, and please, again, comment respectfully. Subscribe maybe if you want to, like the video, spread the word. The next video is going to be on a much more lighthearted note, and yeah, I'll definitely see you guys later. Have a good night.